Alright tubers, this is going to be another video on Fiat Puntos DIY repairs. The fucking alternators on these cars are shit. Absolute crap. My alternator just gave up on me all of a sudden. The bearings went in it. As you can hear, that happened all of a sudden. 1 minute the alternator was alright, the next minute the bearings are gone. And an alternator for this car is 200 quid. Don't get bitten by the motor factors. Get a scrap alternator. Not a scrap alternator. Get an alternator from a scrap yard. You'll save yourself money. And if you can fit it yourself, fit it yourself. But as long as the bearings feel fine by hand, there's no roughness or anything like that, like on this one. If you went to, someone tried to sell you an alternator like this, leave it well alone. Well alone. You can't even get a rebuild kit for the rebuild kits anymore for these alternators. You used to be able to go into the motor factors and buy the bearing. It's just in there between the pulley. You can just see it there, that red. That's the red dust cover. What happens is over time this dust cover perishes, allows water and grit to get into the bearing and destroys the bearing completely. This alternator's probably got another 1,000 miles left on it, but it really does make a noise when it's on the car and it sounds really scary. It really does sound like there's something fucking really bad going on with the engine, but it's not. It's the alternator. And well, if you've got power steering, mine hasn't got power. I mean, if you've got air conditioning, an air conditioning punto, then maybe your air conditioning pump too. But the way to test whether it's your alternator or not is to take the alternator belt off and run the engine without the alternator belt on, all the auxiliary belt, and I'll tell you straight away whether you've got a bad alternator or a bad water pump or tensioner. If it still makes a noise whilst the auxiliary belt is disconnected, that means you've got either a gearbox problem, bearings in your gearbox, or a water pump or a tensioner failure. These cars, the bearings on them are shit. The bearings in the gearboxes are crap. The bearings in the water pumps are rubbish. The bearings in the tensioners are rubbish. You just really got to keep an eye on bearings on these cars. The fucking, I don't know what's going on lately with fucking Fiat, but they seem to be using cheap shitty bearings. Ford as well. Vauxhall. The bearings today are not the same quality as they used to be. I remember 10-15 years ago running around in cars. You wouldn't have no trouble with bearings, and you could buy replacement bearings and stuff like alternators and you know, now you just can't get stuff like that anymore. It's a real fucking pain in the ass for car repairs. Alright, cheers YouTube.